Hello. Got a nephew. Just discovered the Lone Ranger. And wondering if you could help me out there.
Want a silver bullet, eh? Hey?
The man Uncle had gone to see was more than a gunsmith. He was, Last Minute Man said, an old world craftsman, a sort of wizard with weapons. He confirmed the high-grade silver content of my crucifix in the nephew's medallion, melted them down and molded them into a silver bullet. The nephew had read all the legends about werewolves, and though they differed on several minor points, they all agreed on one. It takes silver to kill a werewolf, and we were taking no chances.
Well, there it is. Nicest piece of work ever done, I think. It's got a low grain load, so it won't tumble. Ought to be pretty accurate.
Hell, it's just a gag. I mean, what are you going to shoot with a 44 bullet made of silver?
How about a werewolf?
Last Minute Man, and we are here today at my home, looking at my wood pile back there. And what are we bringing people today, Mr. Obvious?
Oh, we're bringing people some, maybe some zombie guns here.
Yeah, we've got something for every monster out there, and this is just our opinions, folks. Maybe there's a different monster gun for you, but these are the ones that we like and picked out. This is our Halloween special today. And we're doing it a little bit early just to make sure we got it out there. And with film time and everything else, we kind of rushed it out today, but I'm excited to bring it to you. Mm-hmm. And we have compiled a list of firearms that we think are necessary for just about any apocalyptic monster situation, right?
Yep.
So let's start out with our smallest rifle.
Yeah, we'll start up with it. Got a little Ruger 1022 here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, look at that. Got a 6-sire Romeo 5 on it.
Red dot.
Red dot. Put it right in there.
Well, and, you know, what is this good for, Mr. Obvious?
Oh.
I think we both agree.
Yeah.
This is your zombie round. I mean, clearly.
Zombie round.
If you're talking about hitting a zombie in the vital place, which is the brain bucket, a 22 will do well. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to have a lot of knockdown power. You don't need a lot of penetration. You just got to get through that zombie's brain bucket. Yeah. And this here, especially with the red dot on there, will make that a quick and easy task.
Yeah.
And she works. Now, every weapon that we have sitting here has been checked. These are cleared. Yep. So if we flag each other, sorry. I know there's some internet commandos that'll let us know. I'm sure. But anywho, so that is what I would say is pretty much your zombie gun. And in the apocalypse, you still got to eat. You know? So you got to get your squirrels, your rabbits, your small game that's easy to process. The 22.
Yeah.
Is one heck of a place to start.
Yeah, that's a good place to start. And I mean, we
carry lots of ammo.
Yeah, lots of ammo. Yeah, you can get a backpack and you can carry probably a couple thousand rounds.
Yeah, it'd be nothing to you. Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard to argue against it. It's a good firearm to have.
Yeah.
Now, let's go with the handgun and go with, because I want to give this one a lot of attention because I just love it.
Yeah, I mean,
love it. When we're still talking about zombies.
Yeah, so you turn around and a zombie's on top of you and you got this big long gun, so what do?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you bring out the old Colt Python and kind of push the zombie back out of the way and and get him.
And it's got to be nickel plated. And the reason you definitely want to go with a python, at least in my opinion, is when a zombie's really close to you, it may be necessary just to get them off of you, just to get them to back up a little bit. So a 357 Magnum with a full house load, it'll do it.
Yep.
I mean, you'll back that zombie up before you can take your precision shot, Things don't always work out for you where, the zombie's far away and whatnot. He may, like you said, be right on top of you.
Might turn around and have one staring you right in the face.
And plus, it just gave me an excuse to ask him to bring this out again. I love this gun. I love this Colt Python. This is just such a beautiful firearm. And I'll take some pictures of it and flash them up on the screen here. But the way this cylinder is rounded, and it's like a bead blasted top here, I guess, to get rid of reduced glare, and the nickel finish is just gorgeous. And I mean, what can you say? Is there a prettier gun
I don't think so.
ever made? I mean, I don't think so. And the action, it's just so smooth.
It's butter.
Oh,
It's melted butter.
yeah, man.
It's
It's melted butter, he says.
Yeah.
And, oh, man, I'll tell you, it's like I told him, if I had the spare cash to offer him more than it's worth, I would. Just because I'd love to have this thing. This thing is just so gorgeous. And I know it's only, me and you are the only two that have ever fired it.
Ever fired it?
Yeah, and it's only been fired, I forget how many shots we took out of it.
Yeah, we done a video on it. You can look it up. And on the last one,
it was one of our first videos, actually. And we didn't have a microphone, and kind of a sloppy production, but we were just excited to bring this out. And this isn't something we shoot often, and you can't blame Mr. Obvious for that.
And we didn't want to hurt the gun, so we just shot 38 specials out of it. We didn't shoot any Magnum, so we fired it a few times, and we just put it up.
And you got a nice holster for it here.
Yeah.
And this is the Smith & Wesson holster. Oh, not for the Python. But it is a nice holster. It's what you've always had for it, I think, isn't it?
It's always had for it.
He's still got the box and everything for that.
Yeah.
It's just...
Had to go back in the box and back in the safe.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's one of those. If I just had stupid money, I'd be offering him what I know he'd take, which is way more than it'd be worth. That's all he'd take for it. Yeah. But anyway, what a beautiful firearm. And let us know in the comment section what you think about the Colt Python or anything that we bring up here today. Next, our next firearm here, I think this was an interesting choice that you had. And that is the Sig Cross, and this is empty again. But nice, lightweight, long distance, heavy hitter. I mean, it's a 308. This isn't no slouch, but it is a lightweight, even with that big, heavy Vortex scope on there. So tell us what your thought process is for a high-powered rifle.
Well, this thing here, it's a sweet shooter. We're still working loads for it. We ain't even got it broke in yet. I know we done a video on it at 400. And when I get my loads worked, I'm hoping to be able to hit a zombie right between the eyes at 400 with it. So that's a good hard hitter, 400 for zombie, and I'm closer. So
and if you're providing Overwatch for somebody, maybe they're going into the market or something. It's day 50 of the apocalypse, and you got to go get some supplies. And he can provide Overwatch for you while you're going in there to get stuff, and maybe
I can put that in my backpack. See, pull it out, and you got my zombie.
Of course, it's a bolt action, so it won't fire like that. But going to another thing, we were talking werewolves. And that video we did today, the opening scene was from the movie Silver Bullet by Stephen King. And it was one of my favorite horror movies when I was a kid growing up. I thought it was really cool. And Gary Busey did a great job in that movie. And when no one's talking to you, it's not your turn.
No.
So anyway, going with that, 44 Magnum.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the movie Silver Bullet, he used a 44 Magnum. And I've got other 44 mags, but this is my Ruger Super Blackhawk Bisley. I just think it's neat looking. It is a single action, so it's redundant. You know, so if all else fails, your single action will work.
Yeah.
And this thing, you can fire the hottest loads made
Yeah.
for a 44 Magnum out of this sucker, and it'll just digest them just fine.
Yeah, and it's a big round. I mean,
And it's a beauty too. This I really like this. It's got a smooth action.
so you can see difference. It's not a close up, but we can do a close up too. The 44 Magnum is a lot bigger. So.
It is, and bigger is always better.
Yeah.
So not always, but yeah, I mean,
I like it. I mean, this gun here is
it's a nice. It's got a good action. It's nice. I love it.
well, zombie. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you?
You know, and
This can take your head clean off, zombie, with one shot.
blow your head clean off. Yeah. So yeah, it's always good to talk dirty Harry to him. I'm
Yeah.
sure Clint Eastwood will work on a zombie too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just if you can pull off a good Clint Eastwood, I'm sure
Yeah.
that would scare a zombie.
that scares a zombie. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, a 44 Magnum in a handgun is my top, most favorite guns.
I just think it's an awesome for a reloader.
Yeah, and a revolver, it is sweet.
For a reloader, a 44 Magnum is really fun to do your reloading with. It's a very capable round. You can do a lot with it, and you can hunt deer with it. You know, you can hunt larger game in close proximity. Now, I wouldn't be hunting with a short-barreled 3 3/4 inch 44 Magnum. So this brings me to our next choice here, which is a 44 Magnum lever gun. And this, I think it's awesome to complement your rifle with your handgun. I mean, we are talking day 50 of the apocalypse, you know.
Yeah.
It's good to have just one caliber because everything that you're carrying complements that caliber. And a 44 Magnum is a very capable caliber. You know, there obviously are better rounds for different tasks, but if you're talking werewolves,
Yeah.
zombies even, and you can have the same thing in your rifle as you got in your handgun,
Yeah.
look no further than a 44
further,
mag.
yeah.
I mean, you can also do it with 357, but
Yeah, this would be a good zombie gun. You got several zombies coming at you. You got a good repeating rifle.
yeah, man, you can lay them down.
You can just
I've
lay-
got that action worked on that too, so I got that. You can actually
It feels
let that
a
go.
lot better since you've reworked it.
Feel that trigger. Go ahead and
Oh yeah.
I got.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I went through and
That's
did all.
sweet.
I did all kinds of stuff to that.
Wow.
So I've worked that. That is my cowboy action gun there, and it's cheating a little bit. I got the excess sights on there, so you got
that
your ghost
trigger's
ring.
crazy for a lever action.
Isn't that
I
awesome?
like that.
So yeah, I've worked that
Yeah.
thing, done all kinds of stuff to it. So
Yeah.
padded the stats in my favor,
Yeah.
and in the way I work the action, even I'll have to do a video one day. I can put a lot of rounds at 50 yards on target.
Yeah.
It's this thing's just buttery smooth, and
Yeah.
I love this baby. I've got a red dot for it also. I don't have it on here at the moment because like I said, it's kind of cheating. but it's awful nice to have a 44 Magnum, and
Yeah.
I really love that. And again, when you're talking werewolves, I think there hasn't been anything ever proven to work better against a werewolf than a 44 Magnum Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing I'm aware of that really works.
Yep. Silver Bullet works.
But if you're facing the Evil Dead,
Yeah. Now,
you need a boomstick.
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 Yeah.
And what we got here, courtesy of Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi and the Evil Dead franchise, I had to have this shotgun. so I bought it for myself.
So I got him a boomstick.
Yeah, so I'm a nerd. Okay, I'm a film nerd, and
Yeah.
I just can't help myself. And no apocalyptic, Evil Dead, zombie, werewolf, vampire kit
Yeah.
is complete without a double barrel.
Oh, you got to have this.
You got to.
This is the gun you have fun with zombies. You got two barrels, right? So what you do is the zombies coming at you, boom, you just blow him backwards. He falls down. He gets back up again. He walks back up close to you. The next one's a brain shot.
Yeah, it's, kind of like shooting skeet, except for
Like
zombies.
shooting a pumpkin at
Yeah.
5 yards. Just watch it explode.
Hey, or you can give them both barrels and just
Yeah.
watch it disintegrate in front of you. So yeah, man, there's just nothing cooler than a double barrel shotgun.
God. Yeah,
I just and I know it sounds terrible, but specifically Bruce Campbell is to blame for me having a double barrel boomstick.
I'd love to have one of these in a short like this and over and under.
Oh, yeah, gosh. And they make it.
I've been looking for one.
They're hard to find.
You can't find them.
They were making them. Stoger made them in that double defense.
Yeah.
Over and under. And what's funny is I've also got a double defense. It's the all black, and it's got a Picatinny rail in the front.
Yeah.
It's got actually it shoots great, but it's got a single trigger instead of the dual trigger.
Yeah.
And it's a good shooting shotgun. But they made it in an over and under. And when I saw that sitting, and I actually bought it at Field and Stream many moons ago, and they had it there, and it was a side by side, or they had the over and under. The over and under seemed a lot more practical, and it actually looked really cool. They were the same price, and but I wanted the double barrel so bad, that I bought the double barrel. Regretted it because it still wasn't the double barrel I wanted. You had to have the one that looked like what Bruce Campbell had.
Yeah.
So that's what I got. Works on primitive screw heads, and it is a boomstick. And I've had a lot of fun with this shotgun, folks. It's like I said, I'm a nerd and can't help myself. I just love them.
Yep.
Fun. Anything, if we didn't have out here a semi-automatic handgun of any kind. Honorable mention to 1911s. Always good. They work on just about anything.
Yep, be a good zombie.
Oh, last but not least, I'm sorry. It was sitting over there close to you.
Well,
I almost looked over her. And I'm sorry, baby.
This one here, now, if you got a whole herd of zombies coming at you.
You got a horde. You can tell zombies are what he's really concerned about. I'm more of a werewolf fear guy, but
these zombies, man, you got a whole pack of them, a whole herd of them coming at, and you just see one zombie right after another.
Well, then your bolt gun, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to step up to this baby here.
Yeah, man. And this was made by American Gun Ampon, located in Dry Ridge, Kentucky. They built this rifle for me, and I love her. She's a beaut. I keep 10 rounders in it. They make 20. They make 30 rounder mags.
That is a 308, ain't it?
It is a 308. This is an LR 308 or AR-10. They put me a Radian Raptor charging handle in here.
And that is Arrow Precision. So
and it is an Arrow Precision upper and lower. I got a Fail Zero bolt.
Faxton barrel.
Faxton barrel. It's got a really cool flash hider here, and it's got just a shroud that goes over it that just looked really neat more than anything. But yeah, this thing, it is still lightweight. Even with I've just got a cheap scope on here right now, but we've got stuff upcoming to bring you. But yeah, man, if you want to John Wick the apocalypse, this is a very excellent rifle to have. You can do your best John Wick impersonation here and take them out with ease and quickness. Here you go. And it's got a lot of power too. 308's no slouch.
No, we can knock a zombie off of 400 with it.
Yeah, no problem.
We've done proved that.
Yeah,
so we done video on it. So
and we've got actually some more coming up with some AR-10s that they built for us. We've got our designated marksman rifle that we're going to be doing a review on up and coming here. It is fall now, going into winter. So we're going to be bringing you guys a lot of different stuff this year. We're going to be doing some stuff on radio equipment, communication, because, again, apocalyptic times come, communication is very important.
Big, important thing.
If you've ever seen the movie The Postman, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so communication is key. So I think it's cool. He's got so much knowledge on the on the CB radios and shortwave, and you've got your ham operator's license too, don't you?
Yeah. So
he
get
knows
into
the
all that.
stuff. And so we'll be getting stuff set up, kind of showing you how to build you a home station, and they're just different things. Maybe some more reloading tips. We've got a lot of stuff up and coming. So is there anything else you want to add here, Mr. Obvious?
No, not really. I mean, it's getting pretty close to the end of the video. You know how I know?
How's that?
My coffee's empty.
Yeah, it's kind of chilly out today. I mean, remarkably, yeah.
It's gone.
But
So yeah, it's a little cool out this morning,
but everybody, be safe out there this Halloween. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun with the kids. That's what it's all about. And remember, keep your knives sharp. Keep your powder dry.
subscribe to Last Minute Man. I dare you.
Spooky.